Are you new to cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology? If so, you would be wondering what are the use cases and other ways to understand blockchain in the real world right now. If so, you are coming to the right place right now, as I will be explaining to you what are the use cases of blockchain in the current world and what can it be used in future as well. So these are only few of them right now, but I have a list of them. I won't be able to cover all of them in this current video, so I will be going over around four of them. So it makes it a short video as well, and you understand what are the basics of those industries and how the real use cases of blockchain. So if you don't know me, my name is Sahil, and this is Crypto Clarity, where I talk all about blockchain and cryptocurrencies. So my goal with this channel is to educate people who are coming into this space and they want to know the ins and out of this technology as well. So let's get right into it. Also like and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss an update, and you get useful content like this in future as well. If you're still early in this space, you want to learn more about blockchain and cryptocurrencies, then definitely it would be really great if you will subscribe to my channel. That will also help YouTube algorithm to understand that people are liking this kind of content, and they will promote it more often. So let's get right into it. So the first use case is agriculture and food supply. This is a really big one, guys. We have to understand that health and agriculture, they go hand in hand, and traceability of food products, they are really important in terms of health and safety of people. So it's generally a really great use of blockchain, and how it will help in this will uh, be in the way that blockchain will store information regarding food supplies and agricultural um, processes. Like um, just think of it as when the food first goes into the ground, it will keep track of that on the blockchain, and till the time it comes to your plate in your home, it will still have like that traceability, so that you are better able to track the authenticity of the product as well, and what is going on with the product. You can also track that with the blockchain technology as well. So that will also take down the trillions of dollars of food waste that is a big problem in the world right now because of extra food, and sometimes it is not used properly, and how they are exported or imported. That kind of data will be shared in the food supply chain as well, so that people can save it, and there won't be a lot of wastage. It will still be less than right now if we store it on the blockchain. Food wastage and food health safety is a really important task, as according to WHO, there are 600 million people who fall ill every year because of food diseases and pathogens included in food supplies, and there are around 420,000 deaths every year. So that is a huge amount of people dying because of food wastage and food contamination issues. So that can be resolved using blockchain in future as well, and some companies are already trying to work in that direction, which is really great news. And how we will see the future of this field of blockchain will be amazing to see, and I believe that this will save a lot of food wastage, and also a lot of resources in companies and everywhere else, so that they are better used in somewhere else, and also that manpower and healthy lives of people are not affected because of diseases spread through food as well. So next up is supply chain management. Blockchain will come into this space and help with the problem of authenticity and originality of the products in the supply chain. So by this we mean something in the product line of a supply chain, they are sometimes not really easily authenticated, and understood easily by the supply chain and the parties involved in the supply chain. So when the blockchain comes in there, it will be easily tracked and traced, and the product will be put on the blockchain and easily verified that it is coming from this place or that place, and it will really be, easing the process of identifying the product and how original they are, for especially for in um, industries like retail. They are a huge, game changer for retail industry, especially because, think of it as someone, just for example, Nike. They are selling a shoe which is licensed to them, and yet they want to make it authentic and original for people who are buying it, and they don't want um, people anyone else to buy, fake Nikes. So they try to have control over their supply chain, and this is the best way for them to really take control over their product and see where it is going in each step of the supply chain. This way, the whole parties involved in the process of supply chain management will also be able to track it. So even if you're a consumer of that product, like myself, if I buy a Nike shoe, I can scan the QR or RFID code and just understand where the product is coming from. So companies like Walmart, they are already working with the big names like IBM and VE Chain to make this process better, and they are already implementing this for their brands who will use it for supply chain management of their whole fleet, which is a huge deal already, because there have been cases like the recent case where the ship got stuck in the Suez Canal, and there was a lot of confusion about the products and there were a lot of delays. So those kind of issues will be able to manage better with blockchain. We won't be able to completely eliminate them, but it will be minimal risk with those, and the current issues will be minimal with the involvement of blockchain in future as well. Next up is verified documents. Yes, this space is something that really needs blockchain technology, and there is the issue that people are hardly finding out what document is the authentic one, which one is original. It is hard in this day and age to find that out with the naked eye. So blockchain will come into that as a file system, and we will be able to store documents like education documents or travel documents or anything. You can think of it as something that will store your verified document, which can be thought of as an NFT, which is like a non-fungible token. So your documents will be verified on the blockchain, and it will have timestamps of everything that has been done on it, even the creation date, the modification date, or other factors like those. So it will be easily verifiable by any authority who wants to know that. You can just share it with anyone, like even if a bank, or if you're going to apply for a new job or something, you can just show that, and that will be more authentic and easier for people to understand. So these will be used on blockchains like Ethereum or Cardano, which are smart contract based blockchains. There is an India based company named LEGITDOC, which is already using this kind of technology to verify over 1 million documents for students and other people, so that that is easily verified, and they're using Ethereum blockchain already. So this is a current use case of it, and other places like Cyprus and other European countries, they are trying to get vaccine passports and travel documents on the blockchain. So that is also another use case of it, but like I will put it in this same category of verified documents, so that it doesn't we don't need to explain further. But yeah, does that use. So it is something that will be used in the future anywhere you go to study, or get diploma or something, or even your job certificates or something like that, that will be easily verifiable on the blockchain. The last but not the least use case of blockchain is Internet of Things. So Internet of Things will be using blockchain as a backbone of the system. because there will be so many devices that are smart. They will need a database to be connected to communicate with each other better. So as we move towards the future where everything from our home appliances to our car devices, they are becoming smart, and there are a lot of use cases that can happen in the future because of blockchain providing that support to Internet of Things. So that is something is great. That is a great use case of blockchain technology. For example, if you see like agriculture example that we talked about in the start of the video, this is something that um, agriculture can use with different kind of sensors and smart devices, where the sensors will be able to tell things like weather temperature or air temperature and stuff like that, which makes it easier for the farmers or the people who are taking care of that agricultural space. They will take better decisions because of these kind of analytics, and this will also help in saving a lot of energy and water, and also it will save on manpower as well. So this is just one of the example for Internet of Things. It can also be used in car traffic management as well. So some cars will be directed after talking to each other with IoT devices, and that will also be done on blockchain as a file system or anything as a database as well. So the possibilities are unlimited with blockchain, and I will be, if you guys like this kind of topics, you can just let me know in the comments below. You can like and subscribe to the channel so that I know that you love this kind of content more than specific videos. So we can talk more about this kind of blockchain uses and use cases. So let me know, and I will come back to you next week with another video like that. Thanks guys, have a good weekend. Bye.